Hello and welcome to our guest. You may be able to hear her purring. That's Kitty Baby if you can hear her. Doing another rainbow puzzle today that it's also another pencil crayon one. Just giving Kitty Baby a little ear scratch right now. It is her seat that I've stolen. Well, not really, of course, her seat, but it is her seat before I picked her up off of it anyway. So I thought it might be nice to at least let her hang out for a bit. Good old Kitty Baby. And so, because it's the pencil crayon one, they do have it's just such a nice organized way. You know, the one color is its one permutation. It does make it quite a bit easier. And Kitty Baby's fussing a little bit, so she might end up making an exit or a move off of my lap. We shall see. Right, Kitty Baby? Right? Yeah. Oh, you have terrible breath. Kitty Baby, why do you have such terrible breath? Oh. Are you moving around? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go up there? I can even hear the static off of her right now. And she's a very... Oh yeah, sit on the paper. There you go. Sit on some paper. Oh, she's investigating the microphone right now. Sitting on a piece of graph paper. And I'm petting her. She's a very, very cuddly cat. Very fluffy. I've never had such a fluffy cat. She looks much bigger than she is. I'm sure if she was soaking wet, she would be quite tiny. I'm once again drawn to doing all of the yellows. There we go, you go over there. Just seems easier to get the yellows before anything else. I do hope you can hear her purr. I'm one of those people who, when I'm really stressed out, when she's willing, I'll end up putting my head on her body while she's purring, and it is such a relaxing sound. There's a big yawn. Or maybe I'll even just sort of move the mic a little bit. What do you think of that, Kitty Baby? Oops, that was me moving the mic and it rubbing against the desk. So that was a little adventure with Kitty Baby. Oh, and she's off. Now I can actually focus on the puzzle. I didn't realize that in, that's a very loud ruler, that in the YouTube analytics it can see the different countries and parts of the world that people watch these from, and so I got to take a look at where people were, and it was kind of neat. There's some people from Australia, some people from the UK, people from Canada, people from the States. So yeah, that was kind of neat to be able to see that. There you go. Oh, you go over there. Oh, this whole thing probably goes over there then. Little rearrange. There we go. This one feels awfully messy, so let's do some arranging. That goes there somewhere. There we go. Now it feels like it's coming a bit more together. So I think almost all my yellows, it's tricky with the bits in the middle because it's just so much of the same color. So I imagine I might not actually get them connected for a while. Yeah. So today was Monday, and it was a day. It was one of those days where I was really happy that I went on my jobs. I have some flex time. I just have that ability to flex it. So I left a half an hour early just because I was like a little bit brain foggy and didn't feel like I was going to really get anything done anyway. So it was nice to come home a little bit early. The sun was really still shining. Oh, that doesn't go there. Where do you go? Nope, nope. Oh, nope. I have no idea what I'm doing. Back to the red. The bright colors, it's always just so much easier. Oh, it might be up there. There we go. Whenever I do this, I just keep thinking of the German phrase alles in Ordnung, and just everything in order. And it's nice, especially with the world that it is, where things really don't feel like they're in order, and things feel very stressful and overwhelming. I know I've said it before, and I'll probably keep saying it, that it just is really nice and soothing to be able to do this. Just order something. Even though, of course, this isn't like a, life-changing or important in the sense of impacts your life kind of thing. Still have some red. Oh, there you go. Leave that there for now. Yeah, that middle part's gonna be tricky in the end. Yeah, go there. I feel like I'm kind of just avoiding that middle part at this point. There we go. Getting all these really obvious pieces done. think I may have talked about this before, or at least I think about it a lot, on whether it's better to do the hard stuff first and feel, like, not just mean in life in general, the hard stuff first, so you feel like you've built up some confidence. You do it all, the hard stuff, when you have the most energy, and just are able to, plow through something. And, or if it's better to do easier things first, build up the sense of confidence and competence, and then tackle the difficult things. I have not made any decision on that and what I think. I usually just go with it. Could I just do all the easy things instead? Could I just do the easy things? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's easier. I guess it depends on who you are. I think it depends on whether or not you find that. And that's always, I find so frustrating when, you read articles and there's always, some think piece or some pithy article trying to explain humanity in some way. And the answer is always, really, let's be honest, it depends. Depends on all kinds of things. In the world of psych, if you can get 40%, if you can predict someone's behavior in a situation with few choices, with 40% accuracy, that's considered golden. That's considered really impressive, because we are some funny little creatures. Okay, this has gone a lot easier. It's funny because I was like, oh, I'm avoiding it. But because there are little snippets of color, I am able to find the things, as well as, at this point, I can go by shape. I think if I had started with this, I would have found it frustrating. So, it depends in the situation. For this situation, starting with the easy was better. And our last piece. And we're done.